Hello everybody, my name is Bina and this is the first ever Let's Play I'm ever doing, and I decided to start off with Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Check it out. One of the first games I ever played as a kid, and now I'm doing it for a YouTube channel. This is gonna be interesting. Is there like a prologue to this? Oh, there you go. After Ganon was destroyed, Impa told Link a sleeping spell was cast on Princess Zelda. She will wake only with the power of the third Triforce sealed in the palace of Hyrule. To break the seal, crystals must be placed in statues in the 6 well-guarded palaces. Link set on his most adventuresome quest yet. Alright, so let's set out on that quest. So, I've already set up a file for the YouTube channel, so let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So, Zelda 2, pretty infamously hard game, very cryptic, but thankfully I actually managed to beat it as a kid. Well, not really as a kid, but we'll get to that some other time. So, here's the game. Here's Zelda sleeping up there. It's an action RPG game. There's a love system. We can attack and fight and all that stuff. Obviously, play as Link. So, let's go ahead and leave and see where we need to go. So this game doesn't really tell you where to go, but, you know, that's why you're watching me, right? So for starters, let's go ahead and leave, follow the road, and let's go to the first town. Well, that's usually a good place to start, right? So let's go to this town over here. Welcome to Rauru. That name sounds familiar. Turns out that these towns are actually named after the 6 sages of Hyrule from Ocarina of Time. Fun fact. So let's see here. No one really to talk to in these villages. We gotta talk to some people, but to progress the story and help us out. But not too many. So, if you see someone come out of a house like this, you typically want to talk to them. Talk with my father before you leave town. Okay, whatever you say, lady. Alright, so where's her father? She said to talk to him. Let's go. Oh, he must be here. A wizard. In Parappa Desert, use this magic to survive. And now we got our first magic spell, which we'll talk about that in a second. The shield spell. The shield spell gives you more defense, which is pretty handy, especially in dungeons, or in this game they call palaces. We'll cover magic in a bit. So let's see if there's anyone else we need to talk to. I don't think so. We could just go ahead and leave. Alright, so it says to go to Parappa Desert, which is actually up to the north, and there's a cave to the right. That's where we want to go. So let's go there. Alright, in the overworld, when you go off the roads, you will encounter these monster encounters, which is your primary way of leveling up. Every time you defeat an enemy, you get XP. Like so. And just to leave, just leave the screen, go to the right, and let's go to the cave. Ooh, it's hard to see in this cave, it's dark. Now if you look to the left, you see like some squiggly lines down on the left. That indicates it's an enemy. Easy peasy. Hard to see here. Okay, now we're in the Parappa Desert. Ah, dang. If these encounters become too tedious, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them out at one point. Now it's worth noting that obviously Link can attack with his sword, and when he's at full health, he shoots an energy beam out of his sword, and also Link has his shield constantly up at all times. So here's the first palace, the Parappa Desert Palace, but we're actually not gonna go here just yet. Before we go there, let's go down south first, and then encounter an enemy. Ooh, ow, that hurt. It's also worth noting that Link always has a shield active. As long as it's level with whatever you're trying to block, it will 100% block whatever it's blocking. So pretty useful to know. Let's go down here. Some parts of the game will have a platforming section like this where you just gotta get to the other side. In this game there is knockback, so be careful, and these bubbles are actually dangerous. And of course there's pitfalls you can fall if you get knocked back into them or you just fall into them. So be careful, be aware. Link cannot swim in this game. This is interesting. Oh, dang it. Managers are durable, but they give you a lot of XP. Okay, so in this game, you know, you gain XP, and whenever you, I guess, level up, when you hit a certain threshold, you can level up one of three things. Your life, which will give you more defense, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. You can level up your magic, which will decrease how much your magic spells cost, so effectively more magic. And there's your attack stat, which also would obviously increase how strong your attacks are. In this case, I can only level up life because I only have 52 out of 50, and it costs 50 to level up health. However, what you can do is you can choose not to level up life because you can't level up anything else, and bank them to level up something that costs more. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and save my points for the next threshold, which is magic. But we're actually not gonna level up magic. I'm gonna save it for attack, because obviously if you kill things faster, the less you have to heal, right? Plus, another reason here is because you get a piece of heart, which will be very useful for the first dungeon, having a little bit extra health. Kill this boomerang guy. Thank you, sir. And whenever you pick up a heart container, you heal to full. Just like when you obtain a magic container, you gain all your magic back. Also, when you level up life or magic, it refills your entire tank back up. So, you know, useful to consider. Sometimes you may not want to level up life or magic, especially if you have full life or magic. So I'm going to go ahead and save it for attack, which will really help out in the dungeon. So now we got our heart piece, we're pretty much ready to tackle the next dungeon, so let's just go ahead and go there immediately. The Parappa Desert Dungeon. Alright, just making sure of something. So you want to start off by going down and to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything is yours in the box to the left. You already know. Kill these like little dog things with a knife. Pretty easy to kill. Avoid these blobs. They're small fries. We don't need to worry about them. We have a skeleton knight. These guys have their shield constantly up and will keep walking towards you. What I like to do is do what I like to call the slide stab, where I kind of run at them, press down real quick, and stab and run away. That technique usually works against them because they never lower their shields. So we grab a key, so we stab the key to grab it. Now we have the key, let's go ahead and just keep going to the right here, now that we have only really one direction to go. Alright. Pretty easy dungeon, this one. Pretty straightforward. I think I'm gonna start making cuts, probably when it comes to backtracking, just to make things a little smoother. Okay, just approach the door to open it if you have a key. That hurt. Just keep stabbing them. Okay, these guys don't die very easily. They take way too many hits. Just ignore them. You don't need to deal with them. Just keep stabbing, stabbing, stabbing. Slide stab, slide stab, slide stab, slide stab. Pretty easy work. So we can go and level up magic, but we're not going to, so we're just going to go ahead and save for attack. Here's an elevator. We're actually not going to go down just yet. We're going to keep going forward. We'll come back to this though, obviously. We have to. Easy. No problems here. So we can go up or down this elevator. We're actually going to go straight for a little bit because here is a ferry. If you grab the ferry, you will heal all the way up to full. We'll be okay, I think. So we're going to go ahead and just leave her alone. And we're going to go up, actually. Up to the right here. And more of these dog things trying to kill me. These are small fries. They didn't even give you XP. That's how easy they are. They're pretty free. Grab another key. Let's keep going. Can you get me? You're dead. Alright, so we gotta deal with Discount Hammer Brother over here. Their cycloptic cousin, I guess, that throws ball and chains. Flails, I guess. Yeah. Just put him in a corner, pretty easy. Now my attack will go up, and this we're gonna go ahead and level up. For sure. Grab the key. Now, if you attack these knight statues, they sometimes will drop red magic bottles. There's two types of magic bottles, the blue ones and the red ones. The red ones will heal your magic all the way to full no matter how low you are, whereas the blue ones will heal you for one complete bar. So always worth to check those statues to get a full magic in case you're running low. We're not going to be using magic too much, but pretty shortly after this next dungeon, we're going to pick up some more useful spells in which magic will become more frequently used. So just go ahead and, this guy's annoying. So, do I want to get the fairy now? I think we'll be okay. Maybe I'm being a little risky. But, I'm actually going to make a cut here and go back to the first elevator we saw, because that's where we need to go next. I'll see you then. Okay, we're back here at the first elevator, so let's go ahead and, go back down. Let's go to the left. Oh, these guys are super annoying. I don't have to fight them, but I think I could stun them and just walk past them. Yeah, I could do that. And this one's goes super fast, and we're just gonna ignore them. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Go, 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 go. Oh gosh. Okay. We're kind of low on health, which is out. I should have grabbed the fairy. Slow and steady, kiddos. Slow and steady. Okay. So, this bridge will collapse if you walk on them. There should be a P bag, a power bag, I think. Just grab it. No, no. Oh, okay. You know, it's fine. That bag will respawn once we come back. We're gonna have to anyway, so... yeah. Awesome. Okay, let's go to the left. Another Discount Hammer Brother. Let's go in for an opening. Pretty easy stuff. You guys should die a lot faster now that we have more sword power. Oh, nice! I'm actually gonna hold off on leveling up life again, and I have a reason for this. So we're gonna hold off on magic as well, because I really need it. Okay, now these knights can be tricky, because unlike the skeleton knights, they can raise their shield up and down, which makes it attacking them kind of difficult. So what I like to do is call the jump stab, where I jump, and as I'm falling, I stab, because when I go down, they lower their shield, and their heads are vulnerable, which is a pretty easy way to kill them. I'm gonna go ahead and reset them, because I can't jump over them very easily. So we're gonna do the jump stab to make our lives easier here. Observe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy. Open the door, and we grab a candle. Why we couldn't buy one at town is beyond me. Alright, let's go back. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the P bag here, see if I can do it. I should be able to. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, not cool, people. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, dang it. You know, I really want that P bag, so I'm gonna go ahead and, actually, no, I don't want it. And there's a reason for it, because when you beat the boss, you get a ton of XP. So that should be fun. I should be okay to get the next level up either way, I believe. So we're just gonna ignore it. Stun them so we can pass by safely. And run away! Okay. So we're near the end of the dungeon, now that we got what I like to call the item of the day in most Zelda dungeons, or in this case, palaces. You know, we get an item of the day, or the item that we're supposed to get in the dungeon. Now that we have it, since there's no maps or compasses in this game, we just go ahead and start and head towards the boss. Since there's nothing else left, might as well grab the fairy. Should have grabbed it earlier, because I was being kind of dumb, a little too risky. Doesn't pay out, kids, I'm telling you. So, easy. Yeah, we should be fine to get the next level up here. Easy. Let them fall. Do that. Pretty easy stuff. Should be near the end here. I do have a key. Yeah, if you press start, you can see how many lives you have, how many keys you have, how many gems you have to put up on in the palaces. So we have 6 palaces left, and then the final level, and then we have magic, which we'll talk about that in a second. Alright, found an opening. Stab in the back, open the door. Do a little stabby stabby. Pretty easy. I think it should be a knight, yeah. Let's go and back him up for a second. 1, 2. Oh, okay. A little too risky there. Awesome. Nice, a pea bag. Let's go and level up attack. Make us a little stronger. I'm actually going to go ahead and not level up life. And not level up magic. Now, there's a reason for this, which I'll explain after we beat the boss. So, we're here at the boss. When you see like these like frilly curtains up top, that usually means a boss is coming up. So we're going to go ahead and highlight shield magic, press select, and now Link puts on the red Goron tunic, basically, which gives us more defense so we can take more hits. In order to use magic, you gotta highlight it first, so by pressing start and then you press select to activate it. Now ready to go, let's go fight this horse knight dude. I hope you guys have been practicing your jump stabs, because this is basically how you beat this guy. Pretty easy. He hits pretty hard with that mace, so be careful. I guess you can say he has a lot of horsepower, huh? Alright, I'm done for the day. And he's dead. Die, 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 die. Pretty easy. Grab the key. Open up. And let's go ahead and return the gem to the pedestal, shall we? Now, this is why I didn't choose to level up the 2 other stats, because whenever you return the gem to the pedestal, you'll get enough experience to go to the very next level. So that's why I skipped over life and magic and just went them straight to attack to get another attack. So now in this game, we're pretty much halfway capped out in attack power. The caps are level 8, level 8, and level 8 for each one. So we're already at attack power 4, which is, well, super strong. And now that the dungeon's over, it collapses, and we can go to the next dungeon. We still got plenty of time, so we'll go ahead and show off some more stuff. Like, now that we have the candle, it's lit in here, fam. We can see clearly now, the darkness is gone. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the left. Since we can't go down here because it's a roadblock, we will be able to clear it at one point in the game, but for now we really can't. So let's go ahead and do a couple things. Let's check out this peculiar patch of forest. Let's actually fight these guys instead. Easy. Dude, he doesn't even give me XP. Lame. Alright, let's try this again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, baddie. And grab this key bag. Let's actually go ahead and level up life. I think now's a good time to level that up. Be able to take a little less damage. Now, before we go all the way to the left here, we want to go up towards this patch of desert, which is actually more of a beach, you'll see. Because there's a cave here. Now that we have the candle, it should be easy to traverse. And these enemies are visible, so have them come down. Very good. Octoroks! Okay, these guys drop 10 XP per kill, so they're a pretty good source of XP for this point of the game. Boomerang guy. And we grab this angel statue, which we're actually going to need for the next town. So we're preparing out here. You know, fun fact, those boomerang guys, I used to think as a kid they threw toenails. And I was like, ew, that's disgusting. Why do they throw toenails? Ugh, poor hygiene. That's why they're monsters. Alright, so there's actually another cave down here south of Hyrule Castle. Let's go down here and check this one out. This one's pretty useful too. Don't need more magic. I appreciate it. And we get a magic bottle, which increases our magic capacity. There are a total of 4 heart containers and 4 magic bottles throughout the game. They're usually pretty close to each other. So we can have a total of 8 magic bars, 8 life bars, and 8 levels of life and 8 levels of magic. Alright, we still got plenty of time. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next town here. Also, fun fact, and I'll show this off a little later. If you encounter a monster on the road, you don't get an encounter. The encounter you get depends on 2 things. If you get a blob monster or a humanoid monster, humanoid being the harder one of the 2, and where you encounter them. It could be a desert, forest, wherever. Obviously on the road you don't encounter them at all, so it's a pretty useful tip. Where are we now? Town of Ruto. Okay. If you see some women walking back and forth around their house, like this lady in the red dress, she's a healer. If you're dying or have less health, you can talk to her, she'll heal up to full. She's pretty cool. There's also a similar lady, an old lady, that is orange. She will heal up your magic all the way as well. You saved the trophy. Come see my uncle. Okay, so the angel statue we got is actually a trophy, which we give it to this lady. She'll let us in to meet her uncle, which I forgot to mention this in the other town, but each town has a town wizard, and if you do certain tasks, you can talk to them. With this, you can jump very high. And we get the jump spell, which we're actually going to need in a little bit. You have to do certain tasks. The first one you could just talk for free. The second one you have to grab the trophy. I forgot what the third one you have to do. We'll get there when we get there. Where to be? I just woke up. So yeah, let's go ahead and just leave town. There's nothing else for us here really. So just follow down the path. To the next cave. Alright, ready to go. Ow. Ow. Wow, it's not dark start. Okay. Do you want to get magic? I think the answer is yes. Whoa. Now, those I've noticed, my the cost of my spells went down. Jump used to be 48, now it's 40. And shield, I think, used to be 32, now it's 24. That's what leveling up magic does. It makes your magic more efficient, effectively increasing your magic. Easy. Don't really need this. Alright, pretty simple. Whoa. Die. We're gonna use jump here because we're gonna use jump up ahead. What I like to do is, if I have full magic and I see a magic bottle, I like to use a spell, preferably a useful one, obviously, to not let that magic bottle go to waste. So I'm gonna start doing that now, especially when I start getting the next spell, which is arguably one of the most useful spells in the game. When you leave the cave, go to the left here to grab a fairy. So this is your reward for getting to the cave. You can get a free healing station, basically. So let's go ahead and avoid the swamp. This area is a swamp. Let's go ahead and avoid it and just go down here and go around it so we can get through faster. If you walk in the swamp, you go very slow. Yeah, it's super slow and groggy, so I might as well just go through the forest. Safer that way anyway. Oh, dang it. Let's go. There we go. Awesome. This cave up there, we'll explore that later. Get more magic. We can always use that. So there's a town down south, so let's go ahead and go there first, actually. Now these bonefish, when they come out of the water, they sometimes like to shoot rocks. So as soon as I see one, I'd like to duck so I can block whatever projectile they're throwing at me pretty easily. And now we're in the third town. I think once we're done with this town and we're ready to go to the next part of the game, I think I'll make a cut here. Another great place to structure things. Watered town of Saria. Alright. Alright, what does she need? I lost my mirror! Okay, well, I don't know where the heck it is. Actually, I do know where it is. And we're gonna go and show that off right now. I believe it's here? Yeah. If you go here and check under the table, press the attack button, which is B, I found a mirror under the table. Alright. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if it wasn't obvious enough, I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch system, the Nintendo Entertainment app. That's on the Switch if you have the online subscription. Pretty cool. They can have free access to these old school games. Oh, you found my mirror! Follow me! Alright, lady. Where's the town wizard at? Where are we at? Is it over here? Okay. Let's see what he has to teach us. Use this magic to restore your life. We get the life spell, which is super expensive, but it's arguably one of the most useful spells in the game. We have a way to heal. So good. So good. We should probably find the that lady that restores our magic. We're all out of magic and we're gonna need it for the next part of the game, so let's go find her, shall we? Dude, this lady right here. Stop and rest here, young man. Sure. I can give you magic. Ooh, she even gave me magical cookies. Grandma's cookies. So, we cannot go to the other side of the river just yet. We can very soon. Only townfolk may cross this river. What a sleepy guard. Okay, so we gotta find someone that will basically allow us to cross the bridge, and we're gonna go ahead and find that person pretty soon. But yeah, this game's pretty cryptic. It doesn't really tell you where to go or what to do. But that's why YouTube exists and the internet exists, am I right? So we're gonna go ahead and end the part here. Thank you guys for watching. This will be part 1 of a series that I'm going to do on this game. So stay tuned for the other ones. If you liked, please hit like, comment, and subscribe. And since this is my first YouTube playthrough ever, if you guys have any constructive criticism you guys can give me, that would be greatly appreciated in the comments below. That being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.